Hello Taurus, it is AD with kayxztarot, and I'm going to be doing your March 2019 reading. Guys, thank you so much for your patience. I'm so happy to see you guys again. I've just been working super hard, but I'm back in it. So let's see what's going on for you with March. Guys, don't forget to check out that description box below in order to see information on how to book a personal reading with me, or my Instagram and fun stuff like that. Like, share, and subscribe. And without any further ado, let's get into your reading. Alright, Taurus. I can't wait to see what comes out, Taurus. I'm like really curious about this reading because as I was pre-shuffling, I've seen quite the array of cards. So I'm imagining that y'all are probably in a really colorful time is how I'll put it. Colorful. Yeah, so we have justice coming. So balance seems to be at play. Alright, karmic balance. So could be connecting with a Libra, but it seems like some of you guys are stepping into a balanced state. But in a mental way. Alright, this is mental clarity. This is logical balance. This is legal systems. You could be going through something with a legal battle, but justice is being served, and I feel like it's in your favor. Okay, justice was also in the Cancerian reading too, so interesting, alright. Oh, man. Alright, so we have the Two of Wands, alright, and it's so funny, you guys might want to check out the Cancer reading if you actually have time, because they're having they had a similar type reading, and I am a Cancer rising and a Taurus moon, so it's interesting what's coming up. I could just be like bleeding, you know, my energy all over these cards, but hopefully this resonates with you guys. So we do have the Two of Wands, so this is about focus, alright, so when you have the whole world in your hands, what are you going to do with it? It's one to have it, it's one to carry it, it's one to hold it, it's another thing to dribble, it's another thing to shoot it, okay? So where exactly are you going? The Two of Wands represents looking out into the distance, you know, and deciding where am I going to put my focus, okay? And so with justice coming in, it's a clear balance, okay? It's just seeing where something goes. And one. Oh. Interesting. Wow, justice popped up again. Alright, so we have the Knight of Cups, the Hanged Man, and Justice. And I kept seeing the Two of Cups, so I have a feeling that this has to do with a lot of you guys with a relationship, a partnership, alright? It can be a business partnership, but there's some sort of emotional connection to it with the Cup cards, alright? So basically what I'm getting right now, some of you guys could just be straight up dealing with the Pisces, alright, or dealing with a Libra, but you could be dealing with a Cancer or Scorpio, just any type of water sign with the Knight of Cups being here. But it seems like there was a romantic situation that could have been stagnant, alright, with the Hangman being there in the middle. Something was moving and somebody took a step back, alright, and now there's justice coming in. Now justice is at play. Now something divine, beloved, divine, beloved, whoever, whatever, her, him, whatever you want to call it, is now stepping in, alright, and bringing in that karmic flavor, alright, into your favor. So that's what I'm getting for you, Taurus. But it was something that wasn't moving. It could have been you yourself, you know, where you weren't looking for, like, if you're at a Two of Wands moment and you're looking out to the distance and you're trying to see which direction to go, but in all actuality, you're just standing there, then you're not really moving. It doesn't matter what you see. It doesn't matter if you're looking at a mountain. It doesn't mean anything to you. You're way, 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 way over here. So are you going to take steps towards it? Or are you just going to, you know, look at it? Golly, the Knight of Cups flew out again. So we've had a lot of the same cards flying out. So these messages are coming through pretty strong. All right, 3. Oof. The Five of Pentacles. So there could have been instability. Could have been feeling like you were put out in the cold. If it has to do with finances, you know, it was tight. You know what I'm saying? The money was a little funny, if you know what I'm saying. And 1. But the thing about the Five of Pentacles is always to remember to ask for help, because they're struggling in front of a church house. So it's just like if they would go knock on the door, they would have food, you know, possibly he could pray for his leg back, all right, because he's hobbling. So we do have the Page of Swords coming up as the underlying energy, and we have an Ace of Cups too. So to me, that could be a secret admirer. Somebody is watching out for you, and I kept seeing the Ace of Cups. So there's a new opportunity for love that could be coming in, and it could involve an air sign. So that's an Aquarius, a Libra, again, making an appearance, or a Gemini, all right? Just somebody who likes to communicate, somebody who is very witty or quick with their words, or they're working to be. The only thing is the Page, all right? When you see a Page, that tends to be like the most youthful of the energy. So this person might be sort of immature about how they're communicating their love or desires for you. That is another storyline that we're getting to. There's some sort of discrepancy between feeling and words. All right, it's like in the heart, but it's not coming through the brain and making its way out the mouth. There's some issues that are coming up in March, which is not surprising because Mercury is in fact going retrograde. So if you're feeling like you're crushing on this person and you just want to talk about it, it's going to be super muddy and super awkward. It's kind of what I'm getting from that particular layout, but let's see what's coming up. All right, so we do have the Six of Swords coming up as the heart of the reading. The Six of Wands, all right, two sixes, which again, harmony, balance. So a lot of this has to do with relationships, two people walking away, returning. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, the Hermit as the present moment. The most likely outcome being the Fool. And then we have the Queen of Swords coming up and the Ten of Swords. I'm taking it because it came out with it. So somebody is bringing it into something. The advice card is the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So this is to end it and cut it out of your life, to turn and walk away from it. All right, there's something that you have to turn and walk away from. And it could be this love that's coming in with this Ace of Cups. Some of you guys, the person that you're connecting with, they're very immature, all right? And they can't communicate their feelings, and it's very frustrating because it doesn't make sense. And even though a Taurus, you're in a very logical mode, and the Queen of Swords can be cold, so there's a coldness in this relationship. Even though the Ace of Cups is a part of the underlying energy, there's a coldness in this relationship, and it has to end. Somebody's turning their back and going towards something better because they do reach harmony and desire with the two sixes being there, okay? But the foundation of this reading is pretty interesting because it is the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory and success and attention, okay? So you could be victorious in the way that you walked away from a situation, or perhaps you felt like in the past you were doing way better. You're doing way better and you made a horrible mistake and you're reminiscent, kind of like, man, when I was able to do my own thing, I had all of these, when I was able to do my own thing, I had all these fans and subscribers, I had all these people that wanted to listen to me, all these people that wanted to tune in to see what I was doing, and now I'm in this situation where I feel really bogged down by this person because they're too loud. It's kind of what I'm hearing. Like, they're too loud. Their energy's too much. It's too overpowering. Okay, because they can't deal with it. Yeah. So we have the Nine of Wands coming up too. I'm at the Nine of Swords. So there's a lot of anxiety. You know, this could have to do with insecurities of some sort, right? That come from a connection, possibly with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But I am sensing a lot of Libra energy too. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini for that matter. Air and water. And maybe a hint of fire, but air and water are the pretty big traits of this person. But there was anxiety about, possibly this could be somebody who you've turned your back from and they've returned. You could have dealt with an ex, a past connection, and it opened up the floodgates of emotions, okay? And so much so that you had to turn away from it and go into the hermit mode and really look inside of yourself and try to get the lessons in this. But the thing about the hermit is he's alone and he's guided by this star, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, right? So he's letting it shine, and that is the same star from the star card, you know, healing. He's captured it. He's captured his healing in a bottle. And instead of actually doing it, he's observing it. He wants to learn about it. He wants to learn about how to heal. He wants to learn about how to move forward, okay? And it seems like that's exactly what you're doing, because after you kind of get your head and your grasp on things, Taurus, you do step into the Fool card. which is a new beginning, taking that leap of faith. I think this has to do on somehow a romantic front, and if it has to do with work, this is something that you love and care deeply about, and you fell out of love with it. That is the message I was looking for. You fell out of love with something, all right? Something that you cared a lot about, and now you've done the work, and so you're trying to put yourself back out there again and take that leap of faith. But there's much discernment that goes into it, and you have to know when to let go and release. And there's some things that you're still holding on to, that you know that you're still holding on to, Taurus, that you're refusing to let go of. I did see the Four of Pentacles pretty early in the pre-shuffle, that you don't want to let go of, but Spirit is asking you to definitely turn your back and move towards safer and calmer waters, because you deserve it. Especially if this has to do with your emotional front, Taurus. We all know that y'all don't want to be the most emotional sign on the planet. Y'all rather just chill. But it seems like some of you guys could in fact just be moving, traveling, going to go do something, but it's requiring a leap of faith. You could just want to be taking some time for yourself. Perhaps you were really in the mix. You were like the life of the party, and now you're just like, I don't want to be. I just want to find that middle ground, okay? And one. Sorry. And one more. Alright, so the energy is gaining momentum, alright? And I love that, moving from the Hermit to the Fool, alright? So the Hermit is now deciding to step out in the daylight and not be shrouded in darkness. You know, really being like, you know, I learned what I'm saying. I'm ready to start. I'm ready to go and see just what life has in store for me, okay? Have faith in your dreams. I love that. Have faith in your dreams, all right? And that is what the Fool card is all about. And to me, the Queen of Swords. I know this sounds kind of crazy, but basically what I'm getting from this reading, because Swords has to deal with spirituality also. And so when it's talking about faith, she knows. You know, like, she is so confident because of the experiences she's had. And Aquarian Insight articulates the Queen of Swords perfectly, possibly because she's an Aquarius too. So check her out if you don't. She knows nothing about me. I just think she's amazing. But she describes the Queen of Swords so well because she knows. There's a knowingness here, all right? So if you know that your dream is going to come true, then now it's time to start moving towards that and take that leap of faith. That faith that you have that is just going to work out. Why? Because it has to. Why? Because there's no other way for it to fail, because I'm a part of it, right? I'm in the mix. And that is the type of faith that your dreams are requiring, okay? Especially if this is something that you gave up on, you fell out of love with, you were disenfranchised with, and now you're trying to come back to it, okay? So then we have work through your fears, all right? With that Scorpio card there. I love it. I love it. And you're very close to achieving your goal, okay? You just have to let go of these last little things that you know you need to let go of. I'm not telling you anything new, Taurus. I think that you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's something that Spirit is certainly asking you to turn your back on and walk away from, and it will be in your best benefit. It's no longer serving you. You could just be staying there because it's comfortable. And everybody knows that a Taurus loves to be comfortable, but sometimes you need to be uncomfortable. You need to be uncomfortable, son. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see what came out. So first we had inspiration. And then we had hope. Hope has been the theme. And faith. Faith is all right there. Inspiration. I love this, because to me this is a creative card. This is like a muse, okay? So the Hermit, and I don't know, whatever you find in your soul searching, it inspires you to go after what you dream, right? And what you hope. And you're believing, you're releasing everything, you're surrendering to the divine, right? And you have faith. You have faith that it's going to work out because you're capable. And if not you, then who? And if not me, then when? You know, I don't even know if that's a line. I was trying to say the lemon line, but I think I butchered it. But I think I'll get the message of what I was saying, guys. So Taurus, I hope that this resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment for me in the comment section below, guys. That was so difficult. And thank you. Don't forget to check out the description box in order to book a personal reading with me. Until next time, peace.